Unboxing and installation. Unboxing. The package includes one P515 spider-based power meter, one pair of TEO carbon cranks, one lock ring, two pedal washers, three spindle washers, one charging cable, three stickers, one quick start guide, one important product information. Preparation before installation. Before starting, please ensure you have the following tools ready: 2mm hex wrench, 6mm hex wrench, 6mm Torx wrench, 10mm hex wrench or bit with torque wrench. Installation. Chainring installation. 1. When installing QED chainrings, place the large and small chainrings separately on each side of the spider. Align the large ring's anti-drop pin with the inside of the crank arm. The small ring's notch should line up with the anti-drop pin, forming a straight line. Ensure the marked side of the small ring is installed toward the spindle side. 2. Fix the chainring bolts from the back using a 6mm hex wrench, while tightening from the front with a 6mm Torx wrench. Use a torque wrench to tighten to 10-12 Nm. If replacing chainring bolts, follow the manufacturer's specified torque values. For other chainring types, always follow the manufacturer's installation guide. And power meter crankset installation. 1. Adjust the non-drive side preload ring to the bottom of crank arm. 2. Use a vernier caliper to measure the overall width of the bottom bracket, plus end caps after installation. 3. The TEO carbon crank spindle supports a maximum bottom bracket width of 92 mm. The preload ring has a 2.5 mm adjustment range. Based on the measured BB width, select appropriate washers and install them between the non-drive crank and the BB. 4. Apply a thin layer of grease to the spindle bearing interface. 5. Insert the non-drive crank with spindle into the bottom bracket. Align the spindle with the drive side crank arm, and use a 10mm torque wrench to secure. Tighten to 45-50 Nm. Lightly tap the right crank to ensure no gap remains on the drive side. 6. After installation, rotate the preload ring clockwise until it sits flush, then secure the fixing bolt with a 2mm hex wrench at 2 Nm. 7. Reinstall the chain. 8. Pedal washers increase crank Q factor. Use them only when required, e.g., if the pedal spindle shoulder diameter is greater than 20 mm. Demonstrate optional use, normally not needed for standard pedals. Activating the power meter. The power meter must be charged and woken up before first use, otherwise it cannot function properly. First, download the Magene utility app on your smartphone and open it. Click Search Device. When the name of the power meter appears, click on the device found. A new device and activation button will appear. Click the button to activate it. At this point, Magene utility will request to obtain and verify your email address. Choose or enter your email address. The app will send a verification code to your email. Enter the code you receive, and the screen will show that the product has been successfully activated. Note: if activation fails, click Back, return to the device search list, and reconnect to activate. Connecting the power meter. 1. Enable Bluetooth on your smartphone. 2. Download and install the Magene utility app. 3. Open the app, search for the device, and connect to the power meter. 4. If connection fails, try again multiple times, or contact after sales support. 0-point calibration. 1. To ensure measurement accuracy, perform 0-point calibration after each installation or long ride. 2. After correct installation, pedal several times before calibration. 3. Use the Magene utility app or compatible bike computer with 0-point calibration function to calibrate. 4. Connect to the power meter, then tap the 0 calibration button to complete the procedure.